What is going on, everyone? We have another replay video for you guys. I actually raced this last night, but I kind of forgot what happened. So this might be more of like a freshy kind of uh, refresh. So let's take a look. So starting in P4, this is not a daily race. This is strictly a normal lobby race. Let's see. Let's put all that on. Alright, so for y'all who might not know, the daily races tend to be a lot cleaner than these lobby races. These lobby races are dirty. You can see already. GTR, I already got, into the grass, and look at that. It is a mess. A lot of the people in these races don't really care too much because it doesn't affect their score. It doesn't affect their sportsmanship rating, their license rating, none of that. So anyways, that can make it actually quite a bit fun in the same token. So here I'm in P4 chasing down this black AMG GT, following a Z4 GT3, and I can't remember what car's in first. I think it's an M6 GT3. Let's see. It is. So going on the inside here, mind you, so this track, Dragon Trail, is actually one of my favorite, probably my favorite track, as far as like the Gran Turismo fake tracks go, because there are some real tracks that I love, love, love. This chicane right here is what gets everybody. So made it through pretty easily, gained some speed on that AMG. Made the pass, and here comes this hairpin where everybody likes to dive bomb. See that Z4 is gaining some traction, came out of the corner carrying some speed. There we go, just ever so slightly passes him. And we got P2. Now, we're on lap 2 or 4, so these are always super, super short races. So you got to make every move count more than ever. Granted, again, these don't count towards anything as far as your sportsmanship rating or anything like that, but it still stays really, really competitive. Like that. So now, my goal is to go after that M6, but I also have to stay on the defense here, because that AMG GT, I'm not gonna lie, he is a fast... He's a fast driver. And it's been a while since I've actually raced on this track, so this is kind of a fresh relearning muscle memory kind of experience for me. See, I take that turn a little bit on the Y side. And now I'm just literally trying to catch up to this M6 that's in front of me. AMG GT making a move. Still in P2. Gone through the chicane pretty well. M6, M6. So BMW's got a 1-2 punch here. I really, really enjoy the M6. I mean, you've got great power. It does lose quite a bit of power on the top end, so if you got tracks that are all about top speed and such, M6, I mean, it's got decent top speed, but nowhere near some of the other cars. You see the Z4 there. Lost a little bit of control, ended up getting into the grass. I did a 1:38.095 lap. So far, I'm the fastest car out there. But again, I'm trying to get this #1 spot before the race is done. From what I'm noticing, a lot of these guys are racing pretty clean. See that M6 got a little loose there, getting into that grass, but he kept it. He lost a little bit of time, but not much. You can see I am gaining on him. The AMG GT is still back there. And now it's pretty much me and Tiny. Guess his name is just Tiny. There we go. So I am staying on him like white on rice. It makes it a little bit more difficult because all the lobby races I do, I always put VOP setting on for balance of performance. So me and him, our cars are virtually identical. So racing against each other strictly comes down to driver in this instance. So here, going through, chicane, aced it, didn't even hit the wall. Brake, shift down. Even though the shift light, or whatever term you want to use, the thing that tells you what gear you should be in, even though it says 2 on that hairpin, I always go down to 1 just because it gives me just a little bit more control over power coming out of the corner. Here we go. Alright, so this is the last lap. This is my only chance now to make a move. And I finally remember why I saved this specific replay, and you guys are going to see why. So I am gaining on him. In this moment, I can tell he is definitely driving a little bit more on the nervous aspect, or at least that's the way it seems. Look at this. Catching him now, trying to make a move here. He definitely shut his door on me. I didn't want to make contact, so I let him take it. Staying pretty close to him. He gets into the gravel, but he keeps his momentum, which is great. So good on him. Get to the final hairpin. Oh, second to final hairpin. So now we have to go through the chicane here. So the chicane, whatever happens to the chicane determines the outcome of this race. Go through the first chicane and now the second. And he hits the barrier. And I take P1. If it wasn't for that barrier, he probably, or they probably, would have kept P1. Go through the final hairpin. That's a wrap. You see he's battling there to hold on to second. But here we go. Beautiful. Got P1. Followed with P2 and 3. Great little short race. Love, love, love it. These short races, you know, that are lobby races, they are very, very fun. They're very intricate. They can be very difficult because you get some really, really fast people in there. But it's also a little bit more challenging just because you get people who are a little bit more reckless in here. So we anchored down P1. Very happy with that. It didn't seem promising at the beginning. So, but yeah, overall really good race. If you guys like this content, definitely like, share, and definitely subscribe, because I am just going to be releasing content after content about my experience sim racing and racing here on Gran Turismo 7 specifically. So again, this is Captured Racing, and I'm out.